And welcome back. Okay, so if you saw a recent video that I did about the Tangula device, we know already that this device isn't a 4K device, even though it says it's a 4K box. You know, I've already confirmed it with my capture card. I've already run some stuff in the background, and even though it's going to read 4K, it's not going to be actual 4K. So, if you guys are brand new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you guys have tested any of this stuff. I'd like to test it. I know there's a couple people out there that will probably say, no, you're wrong. It's 4K, it's 4K, it's 4K. Let me know what kind of capture card you guys are using, because I reviewed a really solid capture card and I was able to confirm within multiple other devices that it's 4K. Plus, you guys already know I use 4K cables. So here we go. What do you get with this device? You get the Play Store. Now, if you do select it, you have to sign in. I always get this question asked, do I have to sign into Google Play? Yes. Sign into Google Play. I'm not going to go through the YouTube, not yet, but I will soon. KDMC, this is your K app, your Kodi Media Player. You got your Firefox, which I used to be a huge fan of back in the 90s, not so much now. Wallpapers, this is interesting. So you could put a default or you could share your own. So default, they have their own stuff included here, which I think that's neat. Or if you want to put your own background, that's cool too. When you back out though, it kind of backs out to this, which is kind of weird because that's not where it came from. We'll talk about file, apps, and settings in a minute. On the bottom here, you could add all your different stuff. Now, if you do hit that plus sign, you could add or take away apps, which is great. When you do back up, for whatever reason, it shoots you right back up to the top. Kind of clunky. Just has a lot of weird little things here. Now, when it does come to APK Pure, this is installed in there. It had a weird little ad. And then it just kind of starts downloading stuff. It does take a minute for this thing to work, and I've been trying to see like what's going on with this thing. Again, just very clunky. If I go to the home page, it's going to open up here just a bunch of random stuff. It says APK app installed. I know, that's where I'm at. It kind of looks like just ads galore. So I hit that back button on the remote and it kind of just drops me right back off here. So again, just very, yeah, I don't know. I'm not liking how this thing works, the APK Pure on this thing. So I'm just going to get out of here. Bunch of ads here everywhere. Now, it will say YouTube 15 apps have new versions. Go and update. What that means is I have to go back to APK Pure to do it. And the easiest way to do it without having all these ads pop up is they do have, and see, I don't even know what's happening here. On your remote here, there is a little mouse button. And then if you click on that, you should be able to move that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this thing all the way over to where it says that little down button right here. Just really interesting here how this app doesn't really work well on the device. Now, once you get here, it's going to say download or update. You want to go to update. So again, it's a little cumbersome. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but that's fine. I'm going to show you guys in another video how to do this better. But I click on it. It's here you go, another ad for whatever reason. And then I have to like watch the whole thing before I could actually get out of it. So again, you might get an update like this where it says Google wants to install an update. Just go ahead and hit install. I'm already wanting this thing to update, so I don't know why it's doing that. I'm going to hit the back button again. And here we go. Now it says update. So from here, if I do exit my my mouse, I can't go anywhere. I can't really go up or down. So I do have to use that mouse. So again, it's going to be a little bit of some work. I'm going to have a whole separate video about that stuff. So here we go. Apps. What do you get? I installed IDA 64, and for whatever reason, it keeps linking back to the far right every time I exit for some reason. So it kind of goes to the top and stuff like that. Just really weird. So you do get AM Player, whatever that is, APK Pure, app installed, app link, file browser, downloader, Disney Plus, Clock, Chrome, Firefox, Fox Nation. I guess that's like Fox News, maybe, Gallery, Google, your K app, Nova Media Player. This is not going to be 4K Netflix. Movie Player, Miracast, Media Center, Play. You have your Prime Video, Quick Support, Settings, Smart TV, Tubi, TikTok TV. That's interesting. Updater, Wallpaper, Explorer, YouTube, and all that stuff. So you got TA Store. TA Store. This is where you have different apps there. So this is like all their Tangula stuff. You'll get TARS TV, Tang TV, and some kind of activation there. I'll let you guys go ahead and play with that. And then the next thing here is at the very, very top, they do have this little brush thing, and all that does is it clears the cache. So if you click on it, it says kill 28 process, and looks like that's it. When it comes to file, if you're downloading anything, come here to local disk, and you're going to want to go over to download. And from here, you should be able to find what you had. So I did get IDA 64, and for some reason it's not populating here. I see APK Pure and I see Google, which I didn't do, but yeah. So if you're downloading anything, that's where you should be able to see it. Now, settings, here we go. Your network, first thing you got to do, your accounts, any kind of Google accounts, that's where you'll be able to do it. When it comes to apps, when you come here, you want to go to see all apps. And if you want to get rid of something, let's just say you're like, hey, I don't want IDA 64, you could uninstall it, you could clear cache. Anything that you have issues with, this is where you're going to want to do it. When it comes to app permissions, same thing. Just more stuff in there. If you don't know what it is, leave it alone. For security and restrictions, unknown sources is going to be here. So if you click on this, you're going to want to turn all this stuff on if it isn't already. Most of the time, this stuff will just automatically be on for you, or it might even ask you as you're downloading it, but you want to be sure it's all turned on before you start installing stuff. Sometimes it's just going to pop up while you're installing it, which is okay. Device preferences. Here you got your about, and you have several things here. If you go to the OS build and you click it a whole bunch of times, it says no need, you're already a developer. It's going to open up those unknown sources, but we're already there. Bluetooth, you could set up different Bluetooth, date and times. All the information here is just going to be very simple, and then you could reset it there. Now for your developer options, it is going to be within device preferences, and there it is right there. If you don't know what you're doing, leave it alone. Everything's going to be working just fine and out the box. More settings. This is just your hardware monitor, auto start app, if you want an app to open up automatically. And then your remote and accessories. If you're going to pair some Bluetooths, this remote is a Bluetooth remote. So it's got a lot of like ups and downs about this thing, and it has a lot of stuff that's included. I'm gonna do another video on this thing and show you guys here a couple solutions I have with the remote that I don't really like how this remote works. And as you guys see, I was there fighting with APK Pure just to get some of the basic stuff updated. Yeah, I think that's it. I covered a lot of stuff in this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's like a love-hate. There's a lot of stuff in here that works really good, but it's a lot of hoops of fire while you're trying to get to that stuff. Okay, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. You guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.